The search for Davis in Georgia was more successful than I would have ever imagined. I suddenly stumbled onto a goldmine of information for Davis, enough to accurately describe the character of the prophet's first pastor, and what could have possibly been a motivation for the prophet to choose Davis's church over others in the area. According to the Associated Press in 1923, Davis was an official spokesperson for the Ku Klux Klan, as well as the Klan's public defender. Davis started a newspaper in Georgia, the Brickbat, to teach Klan principles. I found that he was the head of the Georgia Farmers Union and that he was fired from that position for living a dual life. The Macon, Georgia newspaper ran an article about some Texas justice action against Davis, who was at the time going by the alias of Lon Davis, short for his middle name, Elonza, and pastoring a Baptist church. Lon Davis was whipped with a wet rope for abandoning his wife and child in Texas to live with another woman in Georgia. The story made big news throughout the South when it was discovered that the preacher named Lon was the same Roy from the Georgia Farmers Union and the official spokesperson for the Ku Klux Klan. In Texas, Davis was also making headlines. Reverend Lon Davis of Georgia was a convicted felon from Texas. When members of his Georgia church began to investigate his past, Davis used the strong, threatening arm of the Klan to retaliate. Ku Klux Klan meetings were held at Davis's church, and when the deacons of the church objected, Davis handed Deacon H.M. Williams a threatening anonymous letter from the Klan. In 1917, Reverend Roy E. Davis went to prison for bank fraud in Texas. He and his brothers were involved in stealing money from the Boonesville Bank in 1916, and after a series of coincidences, Roy Davis was arrested. While he was going by the alias of Lon in Georgia, a lady recognized him. She had met him while visiting family in Texas and attending a revival held by Roy Davis. When she recognized him in Georgia, she noticed that he had a different wife than the one that she recently met in Texas. Davis's dual life included dual wives, multiple ministries, multiple churches, and one single lady from one single camp meeting in Georgia brought him down.